Yes, we are back and we are here to react to something brand new. This is Alice in Chains, Man in the Box. Now, that's a very interesting name. Alice in Chains. Now, because this is our first reaction, I gotta do some research. I gotta figure out. For one, I'm very curious about the name. Um, that's just such an interesting name. Alice in Chains. Let's see what we got here. Alice in Chains is an American rock band from Seattle, Washington, formed in 1987 by guitarist and vocalist Jerry Cantrell and drummer Sean Kinney, who later recruited bassist Mike Starr and lead vocalist Lane Staley. Starr was replaced by Mike Inez or Ines in 1993. They've been signed to Columbia Records, Capitol Records, Virgin Records, BMG Rights. I've heard of all of those. Okay. Uh, do 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 do. Often associated with grunge music, Alice in Chains sound incorporates heavy metal elements. The band is known for its distinctive vocal style, which often included the harmonized vocals between Staley and Cantrell, and later Cantrell and Duvall. Okay. Alice in Chains rose to international fame as part of a grunge movement of the early 1990s, along with other Seattle bands such as Nirvana. Wow, Pearl Jam and Soundgarden. I never heard of Soundgarden. We have been introduced to Pearl Jam, and I do know Nirvana. That's Entertainer. I'm trying to think of the name of the song. Teen Spirit. Spirit of Teen. I forgot the name of the song, but I do know Nirvana. I know the Teen Spirit song. I know that song. And I know Kurt Cobain. Okay. They've sold over 40 million records worldwide and over 19 million records in the U.S. alone. They have 18 top 10 songs on the Billboard mainstream rock charts, 5 number one hits, and received 11 Grammy nominations. The band was ranked number 34 on VH1's 100 greatest artists of hard rock, and was ranked as 15th on the greatest live band by Hit Parader. Okay, so we're dealing with legends here. I want to keep this up so I can remember everybody's name. Jerry, Sean, Mike, William, Mike Starr, and Lane Staley. Okay. So a lot of great rock bands come from Seattle. Like you just mentioned Pearl Jam, Nirvana, and like, so just out of curiosity, like, is there just a heavy rock and roll culture in Seattle? When I think of rock, I don't know. I never thought of Seattle, but maybe this is, like I said, it was more of an 80s, 90s, so maybe there was just a huge wave, around that time. But, when I just think rock and roll, I think of the South. I don't really think of the North at all. So I'm very, interested to learn more about rock and roll in Seattle, because between Pearl Jam and Nirvana, that's some pretty legendary stuff. And then the way they're talking about Alice in Chains, they must be great as well. So I'm ready to hear it. Man in the Box, Alice in Chains. Let's go. This is hard. I've 1,000,000% heard this before. Right now in the comment section, let me know the movies that this song has been in. I've 1,000,000% heard this song before. Damn, it happened again. It's fire. Love his voice. I'm sorry. We gotta hear that note again. I love the harmonization that it mentioned. They mentioned in the Wikipedia that I just read. I love that part where they was harmonizing. But then this note right here, hold on. Love that bass line. Real quick, the drums. Again, I'm after my John Bonham question. Some of you guys have answered me and let me know. The kit is what could really is the biggest determining factor in how a drum sounds. His drum, like whoever's drumming, hold on, let me get everybody's names again. The drum just has a certain kick that I've like never heard before. It's like pop, like it almost sound like a gunshot. How hard the drums come, like maybe it's just me, but the drums just sound strong as hell in this song. He sounds amazing. Whoa. His voice. So for one, the music video, it's like, it's so like, it's weird. It's so simple. It's nothing like extravagant about it, but it's so all over the place that I really can't pick up what it's trying to give me. but the motion blur and like the farm, it look like that's what it looks like. They're like at a farm, and just the music video, I could tell they all four of them have a different personality. It's so I can't pick up what it's trying to give me, but his voice, I mean, the going high, the going low, the matching the tempo, like it's just the what he about to do, like when he go low like that, I I like this guy. Here we go. About to go low. I'm sorry. I know you're not supposed to do that. That's why we're just gonna start it over. What is that? Is that finger technique? What exactly is that? When you like, what exactly is this called? Everybody, do the air guitar and mock this, but what exactly is this? Is this finger technique? What is that? But the sound that he just produced from his guitar. Hold on. Okay, we're not even gonna try. I ain't gonna do nothing but make myself look stupid. Alice in Chains, Man in the Box. That was nominated for a Grammy. Nominated for Best Hard Rock Performance. And MTV Music Video for Best Rock Video. Okay. It was released in January 91. It peaked at number 18 on Billboard's Mainstream Rock. Nominated for a Grammy. Man in the Box was the second most played song of the decade on mainstream rock radio between 2010 and 2019. Wow. So a song that was like 20 or 30 years old, that's when it got the most spins on radio? Why was that? Like, why did it take 20, 30 years later for the radio to like play it? Just curious. I found that's really interesting. Between 2010 and 2019, it was the second most played song of the decade. But the song came out in January of 91. Huh. That's very interesting. Released on Columbia Records. Lane Staley or Staley, he's credited as the lyricist. Okay. I gotta figure out what it means though. Man in the Box is a grunge, alternative metal, hard rock, and alternative rock. Widely recognized by its distinctive wordless opening melody, where Lane Staley's peculiar, tense throat vocals are matched in unison with an effects-laden guitar, followed by like, why do y'all have to use all these words? Feed my eyes, can you sew them shut? Jesus Christ, deny your maker, and he who tries will be wasted. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was so into the song, I didn't pick up a lot of the lyrics, but I definitely kept hearing Jesus Christ. I definitely kept hearing I kept hearing I didn't know he was saying feed my eyes, but I kept hearing I definitely kept hearing my eyes. I started writing about censorship around the same time we went out for dinner with some Columbia Records people who were vegetarians. They told me how veal was made from Jesus Christ, calves raised in these small boxes, and that image stuck in my head. So I went home, wrote about government censorship, eating meat as seen through the eyes of a doomed calf. That's fire. That's fire. Writing a song through a cow's eyes. I've always, I don't know why, just me being weird. I always wondered how animals perceive us and perceive the world. We all think they're like animals and they just do what they do by nature, but I do think a good portion of them are smarter than us. That's fire to write a song through a cow's eyes. That's fire. Jerry Cantrell said of the song, but what it's basically about is how government and media control the public's perception of events in the world or whatever, and they build you into a box by feeding it to you in your home, you know. And it's just about breaking out of that box and looking outside of that box that has been built for you. That's fire. That's 100% correct. Okay, so wait, let me look at the lyrics. Because it was a music video, I wanted to watch the video. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so now that it's kind of been explained to me, seeing the cow, the farm. Now, the dude that was walking around that looked like death. We all know, like, if you know how death is perceived, is just a black hooded figure that you really can't make out the face because the hood is so over the face that you can't really make out the face, but all black. And he was walking around, and then at the end, it looked like it was Jesus with his eyes sewn up. And then I remember the line that it just said, eyes sewn up, deny your maker. So I wonder, I'm trying to put that into the government and the media analysis. Jesus with his eyes sewn up and all black compared to the government. Y'all know I'm stupid, man. Y'all know I'm stupid. So if y'all can explain that part to me, I get the cow and the media and the government references, looking at the lyrics and then having it broken down, but the Jesus aspect of it, tell me exactly how does that come into play? Like, what am I missing? Or what did I miss in the video or in the lyrics that would give me the answer? I'm about to look at the lyrics. Man in the box, buried in my shit. Won't you come and save me? Save me. Feed my eyes, can you sew them shut? Jesus Christ, deny your maker. He who tries will be wasted. Oh, feed my eyes. Now you've sewn them shut. I'm the dog who gets beat. Shove my nose and shit. Won't you come and save me? Save me. Okay, feed my eyes. That's I can see that being the government showing us what we want to see. Um, I'm the dog who gets beat. Shove my nose and shit. So basically, the government and people just completely taking advantage of us. Feeding us shit and you know pissing on our head and calling it rain type of thing. Um, I really want to know how the Jesus aspect comes into it. Y'all gotta let me know. But that was fire. The whole to the composition, to the music, that don't no 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 don't no no don't no 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 don't no no. That was fire. That was fire. The instrumentation as a whole, the guitar, the bass, the drums. Like I said, the drums, it had an extra kick to it that I just very abnormal sound for any drums that I've ever heard. The guitar, I mean that riff, that don't no 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 don't no 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 don't no 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 no, and then the solo. Even though the solo was like all of like 10 to 12 seconds, it was fire. I mean, again, y'all gotta let me know what that's called. The finger, like when a guitarist is just going crazy. What is that called? What is this called? Because that was incredible. Okay, I'm thoroughly impressed. In a weird way, they almost remind me of Tool. No, not Tool. They do kind of remind me of Pearl Jam. I definitely like if I was to have a festival, I would definitely, if I were to book Pearl Jam, I would definitely book them as well. They do kind of give me a similar feel listening to that song. So, all right, that's one down. I love it. I love it. And I've 1,000,000% heard this song before. At least that riff. Don't no 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 don't no. So if y'all could tell me what movies or where that has been played, I would thoroughly appreciate it, because it annoys me when I heard something but I don't know where I heard it or how I heard it, but I know I heard it. So if y'all could just let me know what has this song been used in, I would greatly appreciate it. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, I'm definitely going to check out some more Alice in Chains. So until next time, with Alice in Chains, peace.